Hey guys, welcome to yet another video about trading. My name is Joe and I've been trading for 3 years, profitable for I guess 1 month for now. So I've received emails from subscribers, and of course I want to discuss something important today. Let me read the email that I received from someone undisclosed and let us dive deep into it. So the email says, "Hey brother, I came across your YouTube channel and felt like I have found a brother in a business desire. With trading, I sincerely need to have someone like you by my side. I want to fight till my last breath. I have lost a lot, not because I don't know how to trade, but because lack of capital. I just need someone like you to talk to. Lonely, and how can I see you?" So that was the email I got from someone, a subscriber, a friend, and I have to talk about this because trading is a very lonely field. It is very lonely, especially if you want to upgrade your trading, if you want to be better. And so I needed to come and talk about this because I've been through the same. Someone might consider me somehow profitable because with a few payouts, life can be a much better, a much calmer. And I think I have a little bit of experience, a little bit of mandate to talk about it. So we are going to break down the video into small parts so that everyone can easily understand. The first thing is, trading is a very lonely field, especially if you want to upgrade. When you start trading, because not too many people know how not trading, and even very few people are trading right now. So finding a friend who does trade is a very difficult endeavor. It is very hard to find someone that also trades. So in your inner circle, you may not have anyone that trades. And even those that that trade are on a different level. They are trading on a different level. Maybe they're already earning, and for you, you're still in your learning process and you're losing. Well, one thing that is true is making losses in trading is everywhere, from bottom to top. Everyone does make the losses. The difference is the ones up there are earning and making less losses, yet here you're still making too many losses. So according to this email, someone has to understand that it is going to be a lonely journey. That's for sure. If you find someone who you can confide in, that is really good. For me, I may not be able to meet them physically, the subscriber, but maybe online or something like that. I'll work something out. But someone has to understand that it is a lonely field. It is a very, very lonely field, trading. In my circle, I don't have anyone that trades, right? I don't, apart from the YouTubers I see, and it could be the same for you. Apart from the YouTubers I see and some social media people, I don't have any friend that trades or does trading or anything like that. I have distant people that I know, they trade, but it is very hard to have someone who you share ideas with, who you're trading with on a strong basis. So this is why I came out to talk about this, taking losses. And I'm going to show this by example. I took some losses and I'm going to show them the losses I took. I'll first show you on my phone. Let me go into my MetaTrader. So if you see right here, you see some red days. These last two are red. Then we have some blues that are 4. Then we have reds up here. And this leaves the account in a drawdown. The account is still in a drawdown, but it doesn't make an alarm for me. There are some red days, but that is still okay. It is still fine. We shall come back out of it. And also on another account, we have red days. I'll check history. You see, there are also 4 trades right here that in red and some are in blue, but it doesn't cause for an alarm. It is, when I took these losses, I went to the market and observed and see how the market is working and why am I taking all these losses. Then after that I stopped trading. I'm going to go onto the chart and show you how I took these losses, because nobody talks about the losses. Even if I have these kind of losses and drawdowns, I still have backup, and I'll also show that on another account. You see, on this other account I have some blues right here. I don't know if you guys can see properly, but yeah, there are some blues I have right here, and this account I've closed. I'm just going to wait for a payout, and then we shall see from that. It's an FTMO account, so yeah, losses are there in trading. So let us jump onto the chart and then we can see the losses I took. Maybe it can help someone out there improve their trading, right? So right now we are on a gold chart, and these are the losses I took. I made a profit somewhere here. I made some profits. Let me show you short positions. I took some shorts here and I made some profits, right? And then the losses came in around here. I'll show you. The losses started coming in here. This zone. I started making a lot of losses here because my system would tell me the market would be going back up, then I would enter, and then it would come back down and take me out. You know, it would then show me it is going down, then it would come back up and take me out. So, you know, I use trend lines, because if you draw a trend line, let me see. If you draw a trend line like here, you see it is a kind of a trend line break here, that it is going back up, then it would take me out. But this is not only my strategy. So what I did after those losses, I marked this zone out. I marked this zone out exactly the way I've done here, and then I said, okay, I'm not going to trade this zone anymore. I think it was, maybe it was up to here. Yeah, somewhere here. I said I'm not trading in this zone anymore, which kind of helped me to avoid the losses that I would have made initially, because it kept on bouncing between this zone, right? So, and right now it is just breaking out of the zone. I've not entered a trade. I could have, but I'm like, okay, it has just broken out. Let us observe and see how the price is forming on gold. You guys know that I trade only gold and 15-minute time frame, but I also observe the 1 hour and 1 day. So if we look at a day's time frame, we can see it bounced off this level, this zone. So it continues to go down. So the chopping was here. These 2 days it was choppy. The markets were chopping up. So it has now finally broken out of that zone, and I don't know where it is targeting. But if you look at the daily, we can also draw some trend lines on the daily and see what the market is calling for, right? If you say, let us draw this. And as you can see on the daily, it is also breaking out of this. And if you continue this, okay, let us do this one instead, because you have to So this will give you an idea of what the market is either aiming or targeting for on the daily time frame. And when you go on to the 1 hour, it will also give you another different perspective, right? Let us also go to the 1 hour and see. I know I'm rambling, most of you might not be getting what I'm saying, but this is how you draw the trend lines, right? So you also draw this one and see on the 1 hour it is breaking out of this trend line, which has 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points. So it has broken out. So the market could be targeting for this other trend line, right? Or not. So you just have to observe and see what the price action is doing, because maybe the people who are entering here might get profits. So of course they entered like right here, and maybe they are targeting something bigger according to their risk. So maybe people who entered here are going to get some profits, which is nice, right? Which is good. But yeah, that is what I wanted to tell you. I took the losses and I was calm. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So losses are inevitable. You, me, everybody is going to take losses, but the gist is in calculating how much loss, how much damage you can take, and how you can come back from those losses. And the problem with losing in the markets, you don't only lose money. You don't only lose money, you lose your confidence, you lose your trading strategy, you lose your psychology, you keep on doubting yourself even as a person when you're taking hits in the market. So the best thing you can do as a person is to first stay away and analyze instead of jumping into more trades. So the person mentioned that because they do not have capital, that is why trading is hard. I'm a bit leaning towards the side where you don't need too much capital when trading. You need to understand how much do I need out of the markets. Let us say your bills are $150. You have rent, you have water, electricity, food. And if you're locked in trading, you don't have to go out too much. As long as you're eating, you're studying, that is being monk mode. You have to first improve before you enjoy the fruits, right? So you don't need to have a budget or to go outside to the clubs or something. You need recreation, exercise, but you don't need an extravagant life yet. So first trade for your utilities, I think. If you have small capital, look for small gains. I think that is my understanding. And then with time, you'll get money to invest in a prop farm challenge. For example, 5K. 5K, don't target making, $1,000 from the 5K. Just make very little returns. Don't stress yourself on flipping. I think that is why 90% are failing and only a few percent, like 5%, are profiting out of the markets. Do not put a lot of pressure on yourself, guys. And that is mainly what I wanted to talk about. You have to be vigilant, you have to be careful, because the markets are not your friend. They are not my friend. The markets are doing what they have to do. You just have to make yourself available to take the opportunities that you see according to your setup. That you see, if they reward you, well and good. If you take a hit, that's normal, because you'll be back stronger. And don't take the hit like, oh my god, it is too much for me. No, just be vigilant. If I lose 100 today, I know that is my plan. Tomorrow I could make 500, right? So that is the way trading should work. That is the way you should look at trading. And I think with time, we shall all be successful, guys. You do not have to give up. I know it is hard, and just a guy on YouTube coming and telling you, oh, you should not give up. But speaking from my heart, to the person watching this video, when you enter trading, you dream big, right? You are dreaming big. You want financial freedom. which everyone wants. And that makes you special if you dream big, because most people don't dream big. But if you're dreaming big, you have something special in you, and you have to understand that about yourself. And if you have that special dream, if you have that special something in you about financial freedom, about being tired of being without finances, financial security, I think you have also to understand that you're going to face challenges and hardships. It is part of the process. It is just part and parcel of the process of trading. Because you dream big, you're going to face a lot of challenges. Let no one lie to you that it is easy, you're going to just do this. You have to conquer yourself as a person to understand that some nights I'm going to cry because of the losses. And then you have to understand that, why did I make all these losses? And am I fine with this? I don't have rent and I'm risking, all my money, the $500 I have, and then losing everything maybe in one day or 1 hour. Is that realistic to me? Or should I say, if I have 500, then I make 100 and withdraw the 100, that is a win. And then slowly, maybe I lose 50 on another day, then I make back 70, and that is a win. So you shouldn't focus on, okay, I have 500, let me turn it into 1,000 or 3,000. That is why most people are getting frustrated. You dreaming big is a blessing to yourself, to everyone around you, and when it makes sense, that is when you're going to know that, oh, I didn't waste my time, right? So keep dreaming big, keep taking the hits, and just improving. Write down in your diary. Like if I'm to get most of you and be like, okay, where do you write down? Most of you don't have, but you have to write down. You have to understand that taking losses is part of the process of improving. With time, you will take less losses, and with time you will take more wins, which will make you profitable. And I just want the best for everybody out there. I just wish you the best. I wish you good trading strategies. I wish you to trade with God. I want you to give your life to God and be like, God, I'm trying to pursue this, because it is simple. God is waiting for you to come to him and be like, I'm trying to pursue this, please help me. Not like, okay, I've entered the trade, please let it go into profit, please let me make 1,000 today, no, just give your life to God, give your life to Jesus, read your Bible, and be calm. The Bible will teach you how to trade better, because it encourages you to be calm, to have discipline. There is no other thing that tells you to have discipline more than a Bible, right? Have discipline, be calm, and trade better with God. Because let us say you're revenge trading. Does God encourage revenging? No, it doesn't. God doesn't encourage us revenging on anything. So you have to have the calm heart, the calm mind, pray as much as you can to improve your life, because it is not only trading. You have to improve who you are so that trading can work out. I'll keep on stressing this. I know the video is getting long, but that is my mind for now. I hope you can improve out there. I hope everything can start to show success, can start to show profits, because that is what every trader wants. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.